So I wasn't sure I was going to do anything tonight. I made a decision last year that I wanted to stop performing, but then when Callisto came up with this idea of doing something about queer love, it felt like maybe I should say something because it's relevant to me right now. Um, so I'm enjoying and exploring a romantic thing. And as a trans woman, it's been a really weird and strange experience for me because I grew up knowing I was different. And then when I came out, it was in the middle of the era when trans women weren't allowed into queer spaces. And anytime I thought remotely about going on a date, there was this really intense energy in the air about trans women not being really like queer trans women not being lesbians, um, not being allowed to experience anything that was remotely related to being loved. So this experience I've been having in the last it's been happening for a while. Like this experience I've been having for like the last 6 months has been a bit mind blowing and a bit of a crazy. Oh my God, I I don't. I just never thought I would be here, you know. And I know I'm like not the only one who's experienced that. I mean, Toby even referred to it at the beginning of the show that trans women just don't usually get to have this because we live in a world that is super trans misogynistic and unkind to girls like us. So, and then I met this person, and like I am shapeshifting and I am changing and I'm becoming a better version of me because I'm willing to acknowledge now that the lies that I was brought up with and the fears that were falsely implanted on me were were fiction and they were never true. And that maybe I could envision a future where I'm not alone. Not in the way I thought it would be. So I wanted to sing a song for my person who may or may not be watching, I don't know. To describe the way I'm like feeling right now. And it's something I love. And I know it's something this other person loves. So, and my voice is really grovelly. And as you can tell, I'm like, this is a very strange performance for me. Like, it's very clunky and off the cusp. So I have no idea what my voice is going to do, but thanks for being here with me during this grand experiment that is queer love and a trans girl who's finally discovering that maybe it's for her too. So here we go. What would I give to live where you are? What would I pay to stay here beside you? What would I do to see you smiling at me? Where would we walk? Where would we run if we could stay all day in the sun? Just you and me and the kitty. And I could be part of your world. I don't know when, we don't know how, but we know something's starting right now. Watch and we'll see. Someday we'll be part of our